Hi, it's Andy Waring here, the beginner's friend, and I'm recording this today to give you my thoughts on Kam Jennings' Mystic Mailer Pro. It's been some time since I've done one of these recordings, basically because I don't particularly like looking and hearing myself on one of these videos. But in addition to that, there's obviously also the reason that I've moved away predominantly from promoting products as an affiliate and just promote my own products. That said, let's move into the review. And in fact, I can't really call this a review in any real sense because, to be honest, I don't particularly want to spend time telling you about stuff that I don't particularly like or I don't think that you should invest in. Let's face it, I'm going to get affiliate commissions if you purchase this product from my link. Let's not beat about the bush about that. You're not naive. I'm sure you know that anyway. And I've also had a review copy of this particular product. Again, I'm not going to I'm not going to pretend anything otherwise. However, what I would say is that just because I get review products, I don't always actually then promote them. There are a number of products that I've received review copies for, had a look through and decided that they're not something I want to promote, not something that I think would benefit you. This, on the other hand, is something that I liked, and therefore I thought it was worth taking the time and effort to record this particular video to show you just why I liked it so much. I mean, as I said, I don't do that many promotions for other people's products now. There are two reasons why I will go against that and actually promote other people's products. I come across a product that I particularly liked or has created successful results in my business, and therefore I think it's worth sharing those. And secondly, if there's a particular marketer who I like and trust, and there aren't that many of those around, but if there is one, and Kam is definitely falls into that category, someone I trust, I've looked at their products, have purchased their products in the past, and have found them to be good value, then that's another reason why I will, at the very least, look into a product to see if I will promote that as an affiliate. So there's the bit of the background. What I want to do in this video is to basically take you through the platform, the product, the resource itself, and show you just how much value the product is. I'll then have a look at the funnel itself. It's not huge. I'll look at what is included in there, my thoughts on those upsells and whether they're worth it or not. And then finally, I'll just look at the logistics, when it opens, when it's available, etc. Okay, that said, let's move on to the product itself. I'm not going to go through the sales page. I'm not going to review that. I mean, you can see that for yourself. I'll let you make your own mind up whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or whatever. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. What really matters is what you get once you've made that investment. So this is the review copy that I said I've received. Over here we have the welcome, and what you've got there is just a short video from Kam, who, unlike myself, is very comfortable in front of the camera. He's very good, he's very eloquent, He really is an engaging individual, and he gives you just a very short introduction to the course itself. And you'll see over here on the right hand side of the screen, you also get a number of support links. So these are both paid for and free. There is YouTube channel, Facebook groups, etc. So there's things there that you can look at. Next, we actually have an overview of the product itself. Because there is so much to it, what Kam has done is to take you through each of the elements, what it includes, what they're there for, etc. I also like the idea that he provides PDF shortcuts, if you like, for the contents within the actual product itself. Then we get onto the meat of it, the main toolbox. And I have to say, my first comments are that this is one product where you're getting a hell of a lot of value in there. So let's have a look at what he does provide. Although this is called Mystic Mailer, and is very much focused around the email marketing theme, which is something that obviously I myself like and do. He's made it a much more can we call holistic product than that, and he actually starts in this module 1, this list builder, with a complete course in how to build your list. And there's if you're someone who's coming at this from zero, then you're getting information that will take you from zero up to a list that can make you money online. If you have been building your list for a number of months and years, etc., some of the early stuff you'll probably know. But having said that, as experienced as I am in the list building arena, I've been doing it for over 10 years now, there was still stuff in there that I've made a note of when I was going through the review before I did this video. And the stuff I've actually noted down that I'll actually take with me and start using myself. For example, I've just made a few notes here as I was going through on video 3. So that's part 2, video 3, at 1902. If you do get it, have a look at 1902. That's something that I'm actually going to start using in mine. It's a concept that I've come across before, but perhaps not used in the way that it's mentioned here. So, to be honest, if there was nothing else, that what was mentioned at that particular point, that little idea there, is probably worth the 10, 11 bucks that you're going to pay for the whole of this. Moving on to video 4, part 3, there's something there at 1725 that is going to be useful for you if you're someone who has a blog. A different way of looking at it, different way of using it, so that's well worth having a look at. Moving on to video 5, the part 4 there is there's something mentioned at 5:23 in the video that I've not even considered doing before, but I really am going to look at using that in the future. I can see that it has a great potential for building your list quite rapidly. As I say, it's something I haven't used before, and I've been doing this for over 10 years. I thought I'd use a lot of list building methods. This is one I haven't, but I will genuinely be looking at using that in the days to come. At 9:38, there is something that I do use, and I use to great success. So that's covered in detail here. Um, in parts 5A and 5B, this is where he's called it. Kam has called it bonus elements, but they're extra ways of increasing the building of your list. And again, there are some really nice little nuggets in there. So, all being, all things considered, just this course on its own would be more than worth the $11 that he's asking for this particular product. I've got, as much as when I started this it was really just going to be so that I had some information for this review, I actually found myself learning stuff that I'm going to use in my own business, and I can give it no greater praise than that. There's a course mind map, which is quite nice if you just want something as a reminder of what's been said. And then he also gives you his case study in my lead. I can't even remember what the service is called now, but there's a particular service that he looks at, that he's been experimenting with over the past few months, and he gives you a number of videos on his results from that, and he's also giving you the mails that he's used in that particular experiment. So the two bottom videos there, or two bottom links, are perhaps not as important as the rest, but definitely the rest well worth your time. Scrolling down, what you have here are two done for you email engagement campaigns that Kam has actually sold in their own right earlier on. So you're not just getting one product here, you're getting a number of resources, some of which, as I say, have been sold previously, standalone products. So when I keep banging on about the value of this product, it's a very genuine feeling that I have from what you actually get when you open up the lid. As I say, these email campaigns are about creating engagement from lists that perhaps have gone cool. And I seem to remember that I actually did a video review of Email Fire too, because I like that so much. Well, now not only are you getting that particular product, you're getting it amongst all this other stuff. You also get a quick video there just to show you, tell you how to use it in the best way possible. Module 3 is then how you can use those emails and really get a lot from them. And as you can see, this was actually an upsell. So not only are you getting products that were sold as standalone products, you're also getting the upsells from previous launches. And here, as I say, is a multiple video training on how you can use those campaigns to really create results in your own business. You've then got 7 affiliate email campaigns that Kam has used, that he's supplying in their entirety, and he's also recorded a video to show you how you can best use those. So these are affiliate campaigns that Kam has used to great success in his own business. So these aren't things that he's created specifically to sell as a product. They're actually things that he's used with great success in his own business. He's now supplying these as part of this package, and he's also supplying the training that goes along with those to make sure that you get as much out of the resources as humanly possible. And then what he gives you, the final element of this package, and as you can see, there's a lot to it, is several lots of software. Now, I'll be honest, because I had a time constraint on being able to actually record this video, I haven't gone through each of the videos explaining each of the pieces of software, but just the first few have highlighted products, software that I've not used, but will be using. There's some really good stuff in there. All of it free software, all of it that's readily available. It's cloud-based software. So again, each and every one of these is more than likely worth the small investment that you'd make in this particular product. So this particular part of the platform is the main part. This is the main toolbox, and as you can see, you're getting various training videos. Not just stuff that's been thrown together. This is stuff that there's some real powerful stuff in there, but please believe me when I say, if you were to go through these courses and then actually action what you learn, you will create results. It will create results. This is not theoretical stuff. This is real world stuff. I know, because a lot of the stuff I use myself. And as I say, then there's other stuff that I can see how it will work, and will be incorporating that in what I do in the coming weeks, months, and years. So really powerful stuff. But not only that, you then have the done for you stuff. You've got those campaigns, you've got the engagement creating campaigns of email fire 1 and 2. You've got those proven affiliate campaigns. It's very easy to seem over the top with my enthusiasm about this product, because I am so enthusiastic about it. And looking at it, as much as I've got a review a review copy of this, I would have been more than happy to pay the $11 or so, even the $27 that Kam will be selling this for post the launch period. So it really is something that I recommend. So moving up, that's your main toolbox. In the conclusion, a very short video from Kam, just putting having a final say, and letting you know of another resource, a webinar that he's pulled together with another particular marketer. The upgrades, what this allows you to do is, and perhaps I shouldn't tell you about this, but if there are any of those upsells that it makes available during the actual sales funnel, if you don't actually take them up there, you can actually get them via this upgrades. And then finally, there are some bonuses. Now, I have to say, if you're not familiar with the way Kam works, he's a great believer in providing huge amounts of value to the people that purchase his products, that come along to his YouTube channel, etc. And I know from experience that on every launch that Kam has done, you don't only get the product that you get that he starts with. he will actually add bonus products in there during that launch period. So even if you snap it up from what I've shown you in this short video, rest assured that I'm pretty certain, I'm pretty safe in saying that I know he will add extra bonuses to that training as you go along. As you see, he's actually provided some bonuses already. Again, this, even just the information that's in here is worth that initial fee for the product. So, as much as that the main product is my main focus, there's huge amounts of extra value in the bonuses here. And then there are some other bonuses he's added from people who are that he knows, trusts, likes, etc. So there you go. There's my whistle-stop tour of what you get, warts and all. What you see is what you get, and hopefully what you can see from that is that you're getting huge amounts of value in what he's providing. So let me, now shown you that, let me give you an idea of the pricing, and also what other options you get, opportunities you get within the sales funnel. So, as I say, the front end product there starts at $10.80. Now, I must admit, I'm not sure if that's on any kind of dime sale or early bird. What I do know is that after the 4-day launch period, the price of this product goes up to $27. Now, as I say, I genuinely believe that what Kam is providing you is actually worth $27. The fact that during the 4 days you can get it for just around about $11, even if it's on a dime sale, and it goes up, let's say, to $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17. Even at those prices, this is an absolute steal, considering you're getting products that have been sold before as standalone products at these prices. You can see that what he's asking from a pricing point of view is, you can't knock it at all. Okay, what other things do you get in the sales funnel? Well, the first thing you can see is that there are only 3 upsells, so you're not going to have to wade through tons and tons of stuff before you can get to what you want. And in terms of their value and their benefit, well, let's go through each and I'll tell you what I think. The first one is a PLR license on all of the written done for you emails inside the Mystic Mailer toolbox. So in other words, all those resources that you get, all of those emails that you get, not only can you use them to start engaging your subscribers, start earning commissions, you can now actually sell them to your subscribers. So you can start actually earning directly from those emails. So that it's very much a double whammy with regards to the benefit you can get from that. At $27, again, as a product that you can get PLR to, I would say that is tremendous value if you are somebody who is in a permit. One of those days, if you are in the position to be able to promote to a list. So if you have a list already of a particular size, if you're someone who is looking to add products to your portfolio, I would suggest that is something that well worth that extra investment. Perhaps if you haven't got that list yet, and maybe you're looking after the the money that you're spending, you're keeping an eye on that, then perhaps it's not for you. But even if you're in a position where you are still in the building phase, this is one of those resources that can be put into that resources cupboard to be pulled out when you do want it. On to the next one. OTO2 is a PLR license to the two major training modules. So that's the League of List Builders and the Affiliate Fire standalone training that I showed you when I reviewed the Underneath the Bonnet. Both of those you're able to get PLR to. Now, I have to say, getting decent PLR, not PLR that's been written specifically to be sold as PLR, which frankly usually is a pile of, well, not very good. It's very rare that you can get PLR on products, best-selling products, from people who've sold that material themselves to their list. This is one of those rare occasions where you're getting PLR to not only decent training, but decent training that's been shown to work well because it has sold, as best-selling products. So again, if you're someone who's looking to increase your product portfolio with valued quality material, this is one investment that's well worth having a look into. And then finally, it's a little bit more of an investment. This isn't it's not going to be something that you just make as an impulse. It's perhaps something that you need to think about a little bit more at $197. But what you're getting there is chance to get 100% commissions on all of the products within this particular sales funnel. So as an affiliate, you get 100% commissions on everything. And not only that, what Kam is doing is providing extra training to show you how to best promote the funnel. So in effect, what you're getting, it's almost like having those products yourself, but you've got none of the hassles of the promotion and the support and all of that sort of thing. So it's it's not something for those just starting out, I'll be honest. I wouldn't recommend, if you are just starting out, that particular investment. If you have been around the block a few months, few years, if you perhaps have started to get a feel for what things are like out there, starting to build your own list and your own strategy for promotions, this is something that I would seriously get you to think about. Is it going to be? Would that benefit you? For some people, I think it will. So there's my review, or more accurately, that's my run through of a product that I really like. Are there any downsides to it? Probably the only downside is that there is so much in there, and it's so easy. It's very easy with new products coming up all the time that you're racing on to the next new thing, the next shiny thing, the next shiny thing. And it would be very easy, if you're doing that, to miss out on the value and the amount of content that you get in this particular resource. So if you do invest, what I would suggest that you do is make sure you go through it all before you jump onto the next big thing. Make sure you go through all of the training, that you go through all of the resources, that you really look at where you can fit this into your business and what you're doing at the moment. Because if you don't, if you just skim it, you're going to miss so much value from this. And so, the very big positive of the amount of content you get in here is probably the downside as well, in that I know the mindset of a lot of people is that they're constantly moving on to the next, the next big thing. If you do that, you're going to miss a lot of value within this particular resource. That said, that's what I think about it. I'll let you make up your own mind. Obviously, I'm going to include my link below. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to offer you a bonus. It's not going to be more training or anything like that. What I am going to do is anyone who purchases this product through my link will get a month's worth of email support from me. So if you've been with me for any length of time, you know that email marketing is something that I do, is something I like to think I'm good at. Therefore, I feel I'm in a great position to add support to what Kam has already given you. So you're in effect getting not one, but the minds of two successful email marketers working for you. So that's my special bonus to my subscribers, a month's worth of email support around the material that you get in Kam's particular product. I thought long and hard about what I could do, and that I thought, I've already said that you get a lot of product here. If I was to add even more training, I don't think that would have benefited most people. Therefore, what I'm doing is providing you with support to build on top of what you're getting here. So there you go. That's my honest review. If you like it, get it. If not, don't worry. That's me signing off. If you have got any questions, you know where I am. Please give me, drop me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you soon.